And we are here. We did take our time, but we are here eventually. Bro is late. How are you doing, Benjamin? Bro is very late. Well, to be fair, recent streams I've been early, so I've made up for. You know, I've balanced out the time. Yeah. I've noticed that I'm never actually like bang on time. It's always either really late or really early. So I went through all my streams and it shows me what time I went live at. And usually it's like 15:30 or 45. But yeah, how are we all? Anyway, how is the family? Manchester City versus Leicester. Bottom of the league, well, second. Southampton did not win today, sadly. And Crystal Palace are up. Crystal Palace could genuinely, like if Crystal Palace win the rest of the games of the season, they could get into the Europa League. That's a big if, isn't it? But they could go above Chelsea. I believe they're 3 points off. Yeah, they're 3 points off Chelsea, Crystal Palace. And then if they win the next game, they'd be 3 points off Fulham. They only got, I mean, I didn't have one ad. I had two. That's actually really unfortunate, Ben. That's like very unlikely. I will, you know what, just for you, Ben, I will take off some of the ads. There's one non-skippable ad and one skippable ad. We'll take off the non-skippable ad. Just for you. Cheers for the money though, Ben. Much appreciated. 0.01 cents. The non-skippable ads are off. Hooray. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful boy. Anyway, how are you, Ben? What are your predictions for the game? I'm going a 3-0 Manchester City. Because Leicester are terrible. One of the worst teams in the league, no doubt. The poll is there. Grand have mass now at 6. Unlucky. Bring me to mass. Just bring me to mass. Tell the priest to subscribe. 31 City. Who is starting is a question. Oh, I'm interested to see Leicester's lineup. Jamie Vardy has only scored 1 goal this season. I don't have any recollection of him scoring a goal, but anyway. He does start, Jamie Vardy. So in goals, you got Ederson. You got a back three of Kyle Walker, Ruben Diaz, Laporte. It's the Christmas tree lineup, by the way. John Stones and Rodri in midfield. Mahrez, De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva and Jack Grealish all play behind Erling Haaland. Iverson is in goals, former Preston man. Salter, Soyuncu and Face. The back three, Christensen and Castagne. Not Chris, I don't know what that guy's name is, to be honest. Dewsbury Hall, indeed. I have not seen him play a game of football in so long. Wow, I actually forgot he existed, to be honest. And Yuri Tielemans. I swear Yuri Tielemans broke his leg, no? Jem Madison and Jamie Vardy. All these lads, I swear, were injured. But they're all of a sudden back from the dead. Welcome back anyway. Shout out to all of them. Yeah, some interesting Premier League results. Brighton beating Chelsea. It's not really a surprise anymore these days, is it? What else? Everton lost again. Not really surprised. No real surprising results, just decent enough matches. Though the Dortmund-Stuttgart game, they were 2-0 up. And then Stuttgart came from 2 goals down to make it 2-2. Then Dortmund took the lead in the 92nd minute. And then Stuttgart equalised again in the 97th minute. What a game that was. Unbelievable scenes. And then, you know, the frustrating part of that is the Bayern also dropped points. So that was their opportunity and they didn't take it. But yeah. Really interesting to see that. I was recording my Champions League predictions before this. I'm basically done. I just have one game to go. But yeah, I can send you a link to watch the mass. I'm alright, Ben. I'd say I'm fine. Didzy scored again. I mean, water is wet. It's just kind of what happens at this stage. It's just everyday occurrences at this stage, you know. How many? 22 goals. Is he the top goal scorer? Is he surely the top goal scorer? Yeah. He's hardly not the top goal scorer with that amount of goals. I'm going to guess he's second, only to Leyton Orient striker, or Leyton Orient in League One. Where are Derby in League One? I'm assuming in the top. $22 goals, so that is impressive. Is the microphone okay, by the way? Because we've had problems in the last couple of days. Well, no, it's only during streams. It's never like when I'm recording the video. There's never problems. It's quite weird, like that. But anyway. Yeah, that's impressive to be fair. Make sure you leave a like on the stream, by the way, if you are enjoying. Yeah. Haaland could break Salah's record today, by the way. I believe Haaland is on 30 goals, if I'm not mistaken. Let's check. Salah's record is 32. Yeah, he's on 30 goals in 28 games, which is just mad. If he scores 2 today, he breaks Mo Salah's record. So there is a chance for Haaland to break a bit of history today. Can he do it? That's for him to decide, I guess. Kinda, not really. More the metrics of the game. Yeah, I don't know what I'm waffling on about at this stage. Am I red? I feel like I look quite red there. Oh, the replay in Man City versus Leicester 5-2. Benjamin Mendy's last goal for Man City was in that game. That's a weird fact, isn't it? You didn't need to know that. Jamie Vardy scored a nice penalty. Brendan Rodgers is applauding. Not the penalty. Eric Garcia, who now plays for Barcelona. He played pretty well on Monday. I watched that game. We did a watch along. You just had to be there, you know. Was it 5-2 or 5-3? What was the score in that game? That was back when Leicester were actually kind of good. Not anymore. Not anymore. At all. I don't know what love is. We even got a secret handshake. Don't you dare tell me that's the microphone. How? Like, actually, how? How is it? It was fine. Oh, it was fine. It's been fine since the last stream. You know, when I'm recording stuff, it's grand, but then all of a sudden, when it comes to the streams, it goes to shit. I think we're all good now. It goes to shit. I think we're good. I'm not entirely sure, but I think the microphone's good. That is actually so annoying though, because like it was grand. It was all good since Wednesday, or whenever the last stream was, and then bang. So annoying though, because like it was grand. Bang. Oh, it's back. Of course it is. Of course it is. Still there. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, that's exactly what you want, you know. ASMR with Jamie. How are you doing, Samuel? The microphone's having a meltdown, as per always. Oh my god. Like, the irritating thing about this is it only happens in streams. Like, if I'm playing FIFA or someone or whatever, talking to someone, doesn't happen. Does not happen. But when I'm, it's just like this is just happening in streams and the microphone doesn't work. I find that weird. But anyway, make sure to leave a like on the stream, by the way. Haaland, if he scores a hat-trick in this game, which, if it's Erling Haaland, there's about a 50% chance. If he does it, he breaks Mo Salah's record of most Premier League goals. Leave me your predictions in the chat, by the way. It is the Christmas tree formation from Pep Guardiola. John Stones is playing in midfield again. Or at least that's what Google is saying. Manchester, Sky Sports is saying it's a 4-3-3. I'm guessing it is a Christmas tree formation, which is 3-2-4-1. Yeah, that makes sense. With John Stones in midfield, who has all of a sudden become the greatest midfielder to ever play the game. How are you anyway, Samuel? We welcome the Soviets. How are you doing, Soviet Union? How did everyone's team get on today? Thankfully Liverpool didn't play. Yeah. I'm thankful and, you know, happy about that every day. Anyways, here's the deal. If I do create mats in the next 3 streams, you give me a mod. No, I have too many mods, Samuel. Unfortunately. Give it like a couple of months when the channel grows, you get me? Monday night. I'm actually quite happy, you know, Ben. I'm happy it's Monday, because like at least that gives a bit of positivity to Monday. Well, 1 per stream. Yeah, but that's enough. You know, we only have like 4 people in the streams, you get me? Bro, you know there is Smith called Calculator. So someone called Cal. Something, that makes sense. Right, I'm going 3-0 Manchester City, 2 from Erling Haaland. No, we'll go hat-trick Haaland. Now we'll go 2 Haaland, 1 Grealish. 3-0. It is Saturday for me. What day is it for you, Soviet Union? Fair play to you, Ben. World class, as per always. Dean Smith's first game as Leicester City manager. It is quite strange to see, to be honest. It looks weird to me. Just a bit different, you know? It is definitely a change, to say the least. I do agree with you, to be honest, Soviet Union. I do agree with you. Pep Guardiola has become the quickest manager to 100 Premier League wins. I didn't say 100 Premier League games, but every manager does that, does they? Yeah, they would. We are on the way, by the way. Hell no, please, or else police. Oh, shiver me timbers, I'm scared. Ben's casually just starting beef, as you do, to be fair. Here's Mahrez. Ruben Diaz. Ooh, just deserves. I wasn't even aware of this. I was talking to a Man City fan. I wasn't even aware how people just don't rate Ruben Diaz. I've heard comparisons. Well, I haven't heard, but I was told there have been comparisons to Lisandro Martinez and Varane. Let's not take the piss here. I have to go to Mass now. Enjoy Mass, Benjamin. Enjoy Mass. Love is, and we even got a secret handshake. I will, thanks, Jamie. Will you? Will you really? Make sure to leave a like on the stream, by the way, if you haven't already. That would be appreciated. Here come Manchester City. Who do you reckon wins the league, by the way? I think City will end up winning it. If City win every game for the rest of the season, they're going to win it. Because they're ahead of... They're 6 points behind Arsenal currently, but they have a game in hand, and they also have to play Arsenal. They're ahead of Arsenal on goal difference, so if they win every single game, and Arsenal don't catch up on goal difference, then it's their title. It could well go down to just who scores more goals, you know. Leicester bin, yeah. Leicester look like they're going to go down to the Championship, which is quite sad to see, you know. Kyle Walker, nice ball in the box. That Mahrez might get onto it, he doesn't. What is that? I swear the second we come back, you'll be our main target. Tried to tell his followers that my account was his new account, then I blocked him. Then the day before I came back to school, my school blocked me on Twitter. Man, I will not be in this stream, thankfully for you. So you can rest, you know. Bayern bin, yeah. I was recording my Champions League predictions just before this stream. They'll be out Monday. Oh, nice ball look over Haaland. Good bit of defending though. Yeah, that video will be out Monday. I don't know who goes down once Everton goes. Oh no, I don't want Everton to go down. I want Everton to suffer but not go down. You get me? I want them to always be like 17th, 20th, 19th. Yeah, 17th. I think right. Southampton. I was team Southampton for a while, but I've just given up on them. Southampton, Leicester, Nottingham Forest. Yeah. Hi, and did you see the Spurs match? I didn't. Did it end 2-1? I saw the result. I saw the result like 60 minutes in. Did it end 2-1? I was watching the Brighton match. That's how banned to Chelsea are, by the way. You refer to it as the Brighton match now. Is the fake Samuel. Also, I spelt it right, lol. Oh, that's a nice ball. Mahrez! Oh, you absolute bottle job. 3-2 Bournemouth, last minute winner. Seriously? Oh, what a game. 3-2, that's beautiful, man. I hope Bournemouth stay up. I like Bournemouth. They look like they will. I think they're like 7 points ahead of the relegation, so that's a good place to be, you know. And I think because of that, the relegation battle is so close that this was bound to be the first season. But this is the first season since 2012 that the three that weren't in the relegations on a match day 28. Oh, what a goal, John Stones! Oh my god! Well, he's now in midfield. Call him midfield Masterio. What a goal! What a strike! 1-0. Oh my god! 1-0 Manchester City. That didn't take long. Who needs Kevin De Bruyne? Who needs Rodri? You have John Stones. I used to argue he's one of the best centre-backs in the league. He's now one of the best midfielders in the league. 1-0 Manchester City. What a goal. No, don't you dare say he was offside in the build-up. Don't you dare say this was offside. If this was... I'm not having it if it was offside. They'd pause it. and he kind of looked offside. Man City will win the Champions League. I'm personally hoping AC Milan win the Champions League. What a goal from John Stones. Like, that is beautiful. That is magic. What a guy. What a man. What a goal. It's just football perfection at this stage. What a performance. John Stones, man. Give him the respect he deserves. The Real Madrid will win 2023-24. Who will win 2025? That's the question. That John Stones goal, man, that is beautiful. This game can just... Oh, what a guy. But they will knock out Real Madrid in the semi-finals. Then Real Madrid will win. Knocked out by the winner in the semi-finals, wins next Champions League. Oh, they'll just eventually go on. Yeah, I'm hoping AC Milan. Who do you reckon goes to the other semi-final? I'm thinking AC Milan. Like, who Champions League final? I think is going to be Real Madrid, AC Milan. Just to be a bit different. Everyone's back in Napoli, but they've fallen off. Will the curse end this year, Man City? It all depends. I mean, knowing Man City's form in the Champions League, they could very well lose 4-0 to Bayern Munich. Napoli versus AC Milan. Nah, I think Inter beat. But no, Napoli are playing AC Milan in the quarterfinals, aren't they? Yeah. I think AC Milan. Actually, no, I'm not going to say anything. Watch my Champions League predictions out on Monday, 5 PM English and Irish time. Watch them. De Bruyne doesn't get onto that pass. Man City will win. Yeah, I want an Italian team to win. That's who I am going for. Personally, ooh, there's a shout. Is it a free kick or is it a penalty? Jack Grealish has been fouled. Any membership giveaway? I no, don't have the facilities for that anymore. Next week we'll do one in whatever stream we do next week. We'll pick that out at halftime. Can't wait to raid your membership vids though. We have 3 currently. It's 1 a month. 1 membership video a month. Samuel can always become a member. You can always become a membership on your own accord. 99 cents a month for incredible content. You get nice little custom emojis, and you get a badge beside your name, and you get Grealish was given out. It looked like Grealish was fouled in the box, but was he fouled? And then, oh no, it's a corner. It wasn't even a foul. Oh, Iverson. Oh, you should be catching that, lad. What has Mahrez just done? Where's the ball? Where's the ball? And it's cleared. No, back here. Here's De Bruyne. I don't have a bank account. Fair enough. Just put in a load of random numbers. Like, just guess it. I wonder if someone's ever done that. But someone's obviously ever done that. Has someone ever actually got like a bank card out of that? Oh, looking for a handball there, Man City. Loads of them are looking for it. Grealish kind of has to be careful. He's already given out a bit to the referee in the first 10 minutes. You don't really want to be doing that a lot. No bother, Samuel. You being here is enough. Did that hit his hand? Yeah, it did. That's a penalty. That should be a penalty. That's hitting Didi's hand. Quite obviously. Like, his hand is like here and it hits his hand. It's in a really stupid position. Well, it's like here. He's crossing the ball. Because he's blocked it with his hand. Why does this matter? He probably could have blocked it with his head. Obviously, it's just the way he's running. Yeah, it's hit his hand. It's hit his hand. Why are they even debating this? It's hit his hand. That is a penalty. He's going to the monitor, which means it is a penalty. This should be 2-0 now, Manchester City, because you wouldn't... Who actually takes Man City's penalties? Because it's usually Haaland, but Mahrez is on the pitch. Why are they taking so much time? He has clearly touched the ball with his hand. They're actually taking way too much time for my liking. That has hit his hand, and his hand is here in that position. That is a penalty. Oh my god, you twat. They're actually twat. Wait, what? Has he given it? He's given it, I think. Yeah, he's... Has he? He has given it because Dean Smith's given out. He went like this. He went like this. Usually when they give penalty, they're like straight. He was just yeah, Haaland will take it to make it goal number 31 for the season. Erling Haaland. He's chasing up with Mo Salah. This is it. Haaland is 2 goals off Mo Salah's record. Salah will be watching, hoping Haaland takes his penalties like Salah has done in recent weeks and sky it out of the stadium. Haaland! He's done it! 2-0. Leicester are just going down, aren't they? It's not looking good. 2-0 for Manchester City in the opening 12 minutes. It is absolutely brilliant. And Dean Smith's start as West Leicester manager is not looking good so far. Oh, well, I said my prediction was Samuel, do the maths for this one, you know. Yeah, see, you've just said it. That is a really good penalty from Erling Haaland. Iverson goes the right way, but the maths is going to be hard for this one. It's going to be about 9 goals at 9 point something. My prediction is 9.7 goals. 1 goal per 6 minutes. Well, what's that averaging? What's that averaging like throughout the game? So it's 2-0 Manchester City. I mean, Leicester did famously win 5-2 on this ground. Is there a chance it happens again? Who says no? Probably football in general. You know, there's... $13.8. That doesn't... Oh yeah, it probably does actually. Round up to 14 goals. That's the way Man City are going currently. 2-0. What? I mean, they're winning the league. I'm convinced Man City are winning the league. Arsenal have bottled it, drawing with Liverpool last week. It all comes down to, because I think Man City will win every other game. But it just all comes down to that game versus Arsenal. Whoever shows up in that match, it all... Is it the Premier League? Yeah, it is the Premier League. Right. Here they come, City. Rodri. Laporte. Bernardo Silva. Just as I thought. Who do you think is going to win the league, Samuel, and anyone else in the chat? I'm going City at this stage. Arsenal, I would have said Arsenal in about February, but they've kind of thrown it away. Arsenal will win. But see, the thing is, right, Arsenal are 6 points... Well, no, let's just say City win this game, because I doubt Leicester are going to score 3 goals, are they? So, they're currently level on games. Arsenal are clear by 3 points. But Arsenal have to play Manchester City. If City win that game, they're level on points. City have superior goal difference by 10 goals, I think. Now, if that game's a draw, if Arsenal win every other game except the game against Manchester City and get a draw, they win. 3 points away. It all depends. That game, Arsenal Man City, that's the title decider. Because you would think both these teams are good enough not to drop silly points. Bernardo Silva, Rodri, Kyle Walker. Tiki Taka football here. Kyle Walker still. John Stones, the midfield Mysterio. Needs a win and a draw to go on top. Yeah. Who are Arsenal playing this weekend? Not Leeds. Liverpool are playing Leeds. Fulham? No, they've already played Fulham. It's Brentford, isn't it? I feel like it's Brentford. Is it Brentford? I think it is Brentford, isn't it? I'm going to check that in there. Arsenal. West Ham. West Ham, it's away, so it might be difficult, but West Ham have been terrible this season. You would have fancied Arsenal to win tomorrow. Again, I'm going to keep saying it all comes down to City versus Arsenal, doesn't it? That is the game that decides the Premier League title. Make sure to leave a like on the stream, by the way, if you are enjoying, and well, if you're not enjoying, subscribe again. Anyway, like, all that stuff. And Manchester City are just battering Leicester. If Leicester get relegated, it kind of ruins the Jamie Vardy story, doesn't it? Well, it doesn't ruin it, but like, oh, he came all this way, you know, from non-league to up to the Premier League to winning it, and then back. He's going to go up and down. De Bruyne's cross blocked. I'm the only one chatting, and I do appreciate that, Samuel. I do appreciate that. At least the microphone is working. We had a little scare at the start, but we're good now. We're good. Indeedy. That's a nice ball for Vardy. Nice layoff. Oh, he keeps it, to be fair, Dewsbury Hall. Does well there on Kyle Walker, but Rodri takes the ball off him. And now here comes Kyle Walker. Tries to play it to Haaland. Doesn't work. A little bit sloppy there from both teams. But now Man City control the ball. What about me? Laporte. Grealish. Ruben Diaz. Stones. Rodri. Stones still. Mahrez. Here he comes, Riyad Mahrez. Here he comes. That's a foul there against his former team. Here he what? Yeah, you'd expect Mahrez to do a little bit better there, you know. Foul by Tielemans, who won't be a Leicester player come the end of the season. It looks like he will leave the club on a free, not signing a new contract. Haaland, oh, that's not a great pass. Not a great pass at all. Leicester get the ball actually. Surprisingly, Leicester get the ball. We're a bit shocked here. Something we have not seen for basically the entire game. Leicester actually winning the ball. It's only been 20 minutes, you know. Anyway. The adventure of Kevin De Bruyne. That is a banner up. Bro, I'm the only one here now. It's very tough times. Cross there. Oh, might get. Oh, they've done well there, Leicester. Lay it off, you twat. Oh, that's poor. Madison should pass it off. There was a ball there for Tielemans. He doesn't pass it off. Could have done better there. Tielemans keeps the ball well. Now they join back. W. Indeedy. Tielemans. Dewsbury Hall. Gotta go to the toilet. Enjoy that. And is it Will it be long? I don't know. Actually, I don't want to know. I'll take that question back. Here's James Maddison. Nice ball there for Vardy. Was he onside though? He's rounded Ederson. Oh, he's hit the side netting and he was offside anyway. He does really well there, Jamie Vardy, but really should score that even if it was offside. Should do better there. What about me? What about me? Anyway, City look like they're going to comfortably win this game in another 3 points. Should probably end up being top of the table by the end of the month. I think they'll beat Arsenal and they'll go on to win the league. Another year of City. Is that 3? That would be 3 in a row. Liverpool won 2020, 21, 22 and 23. And then a weird 124. I feel like no, Arsenal's kind of a weird year, isn't it? You feel like City will go on to win the next like 5 or 6 Premier Leagues. It's just they're building an army, you know. This isn't even Man City at their best, I think. Like, I feel like they could still make improvements to this team. Now, very subtle improvements, but they could still. I mean, they're playing their centre back. They're playing their centre back in midfield, and now he did score a goal, and he's actually played quite good. But what if they brought in an actual midfielder? You know. Though to be fair, John Stones is playing brilliant. You got to give him credit for that. Here's Rodri. I can't tell if City are actually playing the Christmas tree formation or not, because Stones is playing deep. Is he actually playing in midfield? Like De Bruyne and Rodri are currently in line. John Stones is a lot further back. The Christmas tree formation would see Rodri and Stones in a pivot. So maybe they are playing the 4-3-3. Maybe it isn't the Christmas tree formation. Here's Ruben Dias. Nice ball over the top for Kyle Walker. Here's Riyad Mahrez. It's surely a chance now for Man City. Haaland is not there. Ball just rolls on out. No, it doesn't. They keep it in, Leicester. Why are you time wasting, mate? You're 2-0 down. Pick the ball up and kick it. World class analogy there from myself. Oh, and the goalkeeper's fallen over. What a pass though to Tielemans. Oh, what's he do? Oh, this lad's a twat. I've never seen him play before, but he just seems like a bit of a twat. The left wing back. He's just not done anything good so far. Where's Luke? I'm assuming Luke Thomas is injured and James Justin. Yeah, but James Justin's good. I like him. He's got quite injury prone though, hasn't he? Here's De Bruyne. This could be a goal for Man City when you have De Bruyne charging through and you have Erling Haaland for 32. He's equal Mo Salah's record. 3-0 Manchester City. 2 for Erling Haaland. And Mo Salah, he's just thinking to himself, where did it all go wrong? Because this man has just shown up in his debut season and gotten 32 goals in 30 games. Erling Haaland is arguably the greatest striker the Premier League has ever seen. Okay, well, no, that's a bit of an over-exaggeration, sorry. We took it too far, but it's 3-0 Manchester City. You just knew it was going to be a goal when Kevin De Bruyne gets in that position. Erling Haaland makes that run. Jack Grealish just stands there and watches beauty. 3-0. Somebody break Haaland's leg. Tapping Merchant still. 3-0. How are you doing, Zach? Enjoying the game so far? Did you enjoy that worldie from John Stones? I certainly did. Wow. Vamos. What a goal. Jamie Vardy joking with Erling Haaland. That if I was a Leicester fan, that would piss me off. You're losing 3-0, mate, and you're 19th in the table. That would piss me off. Anyway. What about me? What about me? We've just got a message on the Discord server. I don't like to go on my phone, but our Discord server is very dead, so we're going to reply to it. Kevin De Bruyne has got his 100th assist since 2019. He's top of most assists since 2019. Haaland is actually an animal. He's probably going to break. He is going to break the record. Let's be real. Haaland will break the record in this game. Leicester, they really are, aren't they? At least Southampton, who are bottom of the table, they could hold on. He is breaking the record, isn't he, Zach? I mean, he's an hour against one of the worst teams in the league. You know, and he only has to score 1 goal. Now, my prediction was 3-0 Man City, so hopefully, you know, nothing happens for the rest of the game. I said Haaland would score a brace, but I said Grealish would score the other goal. Not complaining about that John Stones goal, though, you know. Wow. Now, my commentary on that was beautiful, man. Well, I just shouted, to be honest. It wasn't beautiful, I just shouted it was beautiful. Wow. Zach, I'm expecting an edit this evening of my reaction to John Stones' goal. Make sure to leave a like on the stream, by the way, if you're enjoying, and subscribe if you are new. Here's Bernardo Silva. Just delete Leicester from the Prem. Yeah, but you kind of like a team like well, just purely for the fact they won the league and the FA Cup like 2 years ago. To be fair, did Wigan win the FA Cup, or it was the Carabao Cup, wasn't it? Wigan won the FA Cup and Birmingham City won the Carabao Cup. Oh, giving the ball away stupidly there, Leicester, but they win it back. Don't think even Man City were expecting them to be that bad. Oh, 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 love is man. Do the bus. Stones at this point is top 15 midfielders in the Prem right now, and he's a centre back. I would say he is top 7 midfielders. Name 7 midfielders right now that are better than John Stones. My prediction was 5-0 City with Haaland scoring a hat-trick, breaking Salah's record in style. That does sound quite saucy. I was going to go 4-0 when I was making my Premier League predictions, but I thought, oh, that might be too much. 3-0 in half an hour. 7 midfielders. Name me 7 midfielders better than John Stones right now in the Premier League. I guarantee you can't do it. He's top 5. I thought top 5 would be a little too edgy. What? Last 10 games. Name me 10. Name me 5. De Bruyne has been good. Odegaard, I guess. Thiago with his 12 minutes of play versus Arsenal. His literal 12 minutes he's played. He hasn't played since February. He came off the bench versus Arsenal. Haaland! Oh no. KBD, Rodri, Casemiro, Odegaard, Stones. Yeah. Casemiro, yeah, but last 10 games Casemiro's been suspended, hasn't he? No, he's been good. McAllister scored a few goals, but I wouldn't say top 5. James Ward-Prowse, no, then come on. Free kick merchant. The score at this rate, it very well could be, Ronan. It very well could be. Ronan didn't even say that. It was Samuel. Bentancur. Bentancur. He's good. He's alright, like. He also currently doesn't have a leg, I believe. De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva is a decent shout. Odegaard, Partey, Rodri. in your chat is shocking, Jamie. I'm trying to think. I'm not counting Casemiro. He's been suspended. De Bruyne, Rodri, Partey, Odegaard. Partey. I wouldn't. Would I? Who else? Liverpool, no. Arsenal, I've already said all they're good midfielders. Newcastle, Bruno Guimaraes has kind of been shit since Christmas. Jolin, no. Oh, yeah, I would say he's top 5. I would agree. Yeah. Somehow, one of the best centre-backs in the league is also one of the best midfielders. And here's the best midfielder, Kevin De Bruyne. Castagne, his Belgian teammate, does well there, though. I really rated Castagne when he was at Atlanta. But he's been shit for Leicester. Shit! Like, I did genuinely really like him. It was at Atlanta. He was at some Italian club anyway. I think it was at Atlanta. Also today, my town, FC Halifax, won 3-0 today. That's good, I suppose. Wrexham drew today with... I don't know who they drew, but I watched the last 5 minutes. Ben Foster. Bernardo Silva. Oh, nearly. And is that a good result? Like, is you know, did you beat a good team or is it a shit team? I can't believe we're still living in a world where people don't rate Jack Grealish. Wake up. Please wake up. He has been one of City's best players. He has been one of the best players for one of the best teams in the league in the last 6 months. Well, not 4 or 5 months anyway. So how is he, you know, a flop if he's been one of their best players? Wake up, people. Jack Grealish respect is deserved. And even if he's a twat, a snake. De Bruyne, Sabitzer, ooh, Odegaard, Rodri, Partey, Jacob Ramsey, you know. Sabitzer as well. Has he even started for Man United? No, I'm not. I agree with De Bruyne, I agree with Odegaard, I agree with Rodri. And I think Partey's debatable. And I think McAllister's small debatable, but I would kind of heavy on John Stones. And look at that pass from John Stones. You would think he is Spanish. Jose Stones. Stones. Yeah, that's we're calling John Stones Jose Stones for the rest of the game. That's his new name. What a shit pass that was. My town is 13th in the National League. Oh. How do you get on versus Wrexham? What other ones do I know? Notts County. Boreham Wood. Rodri. With the hair. That's why you don't like him, the hair. That's fair enough, I guess. Ooh, that was silky from James Maddison. He's showing up. He's on the thumbnail. Vardy. Oh, the pass was there for Maddison. He doesn't really take it. Don't you dare shoot, you twat. Maddison. He's going to shoot, isn't he? He is. He's blocked. Should fall out for Leicester. Kind of should have left it out for a corner. Grealish. Oh! I'm telling you. He's just proving me right, you know. Jack Grealish. That is defending and a half. Everything I'm saying is turning out right here in this stream. James Maddison, he's in the thumbnail. He was dazzling there. And then Jack Grealish with a good bit of defending on who was it? Was it Castagne? Oh, you would think I'm a Grealish fanboy. I'm not a big fan of the person because what he did with Ireland, but yeah. I thought there was a goal. It is 3-0 anyway. Man City have slowed down a bit, you know. Just waiting, giving Leicester a bit of peace. Brendan Rodgers was probably happy he was sacked, to be fair. Didn't have to manage for this game. No one wants to play Man City. And they get to play against Bayern Munich at the Allianz Arena. Bayern drew with Hoffenheim today. Bad result for them. It's a bad result for them, but Dortmund also lost, so no real consequence. Rodri. Jose Stones. Kyle Walker is running to his own goal. Ruben Dish. Ederson. By the way, Monday, my Champions League quarter-final second leg predictions is out, 5 PM, and then on Tuesday, in my opinion, the most overrated Premier League 11, along with, and then Wednesday Europa League predictions, and then Thursday or Friday Premier League predictions, depending if there's a Friday night kickoff, which there probably isn't considering there's European games. Rodri, that's a really nice ball for Jack Grealish, really well controlled as well. Grealish crosses the ball in, bad cross though. He does everything right except the cross there. The Englishman. Pain saying that, you know. Iheanacho sitting on the bench. Former Manchester City striker. Won a Premier League with them, I think, maybe. Potential. Did he? 16-17, I think Iheanacho was. I don't have a clue, to be honest. That was 16-17 was Pep's first title, no? What do you think about Klopp's attacking style against Arsenal in the second half going forward and Trent's role in it? It works really well, but I think against... Yeah, it works really well, to be honest. But it could be easily capitalised on, and Arsenal didn't do that as effective as they probably should have. But I think we should stick with that. If Liverpool win every other game for the rest of the season, I think we get top 4. And that is... I mean, that's 27 points left to play for. That finishes us on 71 points. Or is it 72? It's 71 or 2 points. I think it's possible, you know. Never say never. Says first title 16-17, we came 3rd. Yeah, Chelsea won 16-17, didn't they? That was Conte's season, 17-18. Was Iheanacho at 17-18? Oh, I think Iheanacho left in the January, did he? Yeah. Iheanacho left and you got Jesus. Am I waffling there? I feel like that's right. Or is it the following season? He left in January anyway, I know that. Ruben Diaz. And it's something to look forward to in other fixtures. Hopefully we batter Leeds. Leeds are a club I'd like to see get relegated. Here come Leicester. Dewsbury Hall has just fallen. No way, that's a free kick. Come off it. Nah, you're right, he left 2017. So he hasn't won a Premier League. And then actually, you know, like he probably got a winner's medal. What was it, 2019 was it? That he missed that absolute sitter versus Man City while it was still 0-0 between them and Leicester in like the 60th minute. I'm convinced. Again, lots of theories, as us Liverpool fans like to do, deny everything. He missed on purpose. Not bad. And he scored a few goals versus us when we were shit in 2021. Didn't score a few goals when we were shit in 2023 though. Way. Fast with the shots. He scored 2 own goals versus Liverpool. Couldn't make amends. I don't think he can make amends. He'd have to score a hat-trick. West Ham versus Arsenal tomorrow at 2 o'clock, and then you have Manchester United versus Nottingham Forest. On Monday you have Leeds versus Liverpool. I think Arsenal will win. Arsenal will beat West Ham. I think Nottingham Forest United will be a draw, just at the City ground. United have a few injuries, and then Liverpool Leeds. I fancy Liverpool to go on. Bernardo Silva, Ruben Diaz, De Bruyne, Jose Stones, De Bruyne. Oh, that was nice. That was a nice pass there. Here's Jose Stones, the Spanish midfielder from Granada. He enjoys Se gusta tapas. Hey, Rodri is, oh, you thought he was going to line sharp. He doesn't. Is Kyle Walker. City's wingers go very invert or like drop deep. Kyle Walker's the one on the wing. Mahrez is nowhere to be seen. Maybe that's just Mahrez because Grealish has crossed the ball in the box a few times, but on this side anyway, Mahrez is dropping a bit deeper and more central. Here's Ruben Diaz. Go and have one, lad. Oh, go and have one, lad. Just someone shoot from 40 yards, please. That's what I want, and that's what I deserve. Here's Rodri. This is shooting from 40 yards range. He crosses it instead. Kyle Walker puts a header across the box. De Bruyne! It went heavily wide. It would have been a lovely goal if he scored, and he is in the fantasy team. Oh, did I put Grealish or Martinelli in the fantasy team? That's the question. Because I've transferred Saka out. But did I put Grealish or Martinelli? Because I was looking at one of the two of them. Which one though, I asked myself. It was Grealish, and he got an assist because he won the penalty. Absolutely beautiful. So the 3 Man City players I have in my fantasy team: De Bruyne, Grealish and Haaland. Haaland at 18 points currently. I have him captained. De Bruyne on 4, Grealish on 4. Ivan Toney won me 2, Matoma won me 2, Perisic, oh Haaland, no. Perisic won me 3. Yeah, and we have Darwin Nunez, Odegaard and Luke Shaw to play. Luke Shaw is a doubt apparently. So we could have Andres Pereira coming off the bench, or Nico Williams, or Conor Cody. There's the old fantasy update for you anyway, for all of you that don't care. Watch Martinelli score a goal. I'm going to say I made the right decision for now anyway. I would like a Grealish goal, to be fair, or a De Bruyne goal, just to get that fantasy points up. Maddison. I was considering being a little bit different with the fantasy this week as well. I was thinking about transferring Haaland out. No, not transferring Haaland out, but not captaining him. I thought, you know, I might be a bit cheeky, but thank God I didn't. Thank God I'm a pussy. Nothing's really happened in the match, so we'll tell that whole story. It's not really a funny story or a long story, but the stream on Wednesday, any of you that were watching the stream, the microphone stopped working, and I got a bit pissed off because I didn't really understand why it wasn't working. Still don't. And I got a bit angry. I hit the chair a few times and I said a lot of swear words, and since then that stream has been demonetized. First video I've ever got demonetized. Absolutely brilliant. Brought in Johnstone, the Palace keeper, as a differential, and he got me 9 points. Ooh. Wait, why was Johnstone playing? Do they not have, like... Is Guaita injured? Or is big old Roy changed it up? World class manager, did loads of Liverpool. That was my childhood, by the way. That's how I got introduced to football. Roy Hodgson ball. Yes. I felt so bad for Ferguson, man. He definitely would have scored a brace if he didn't get injured. Yeah. And he just 2 minutes after they came off, Danny Welbeck scored, and that's a chance Ferguson would have scored. When he got injured from a cross in the box, and then he was going for header. He got onto the header, Kepa saved it, and well, he hurt himself in the jump. He probably should have scored that, to be fair. Good save from Kepa though. De Bruyne, Haaland, Mahrez. Oh, he's just trying to be a bit too silky, isn't he? Tielemans, go and have one, lad. He does not have one. Mahrez wins it back. Kyle Walker, pressure on Ederson. Oh, that ball, man. That ball from Ederson. I'm not his biggest fan, but that ball was saucy. There's that world-class distribution everyone's always talking about. Go on then. Rodri, have one. Oh, that pass is so shit. Jose Stones as well, clear. I need Haaland to score before half time, because he will get subbed in the 60th minute, isn't he? You just know what's going to happen. Who's your next game? You don't want it to be you want it to be at home, don't you? Sheffield United. Oh man, I hope Sheffield United win the FA Cup. Arsenal, no. Come on, Zach. You want it to be versus Arsenal. Arsenal at home. Come on, Zach. That's the game you want to break the record. No, I would understand taking him off purely for that, and to, of course, protect Messi's record. That's the game you want to break the record, surely. Sion shoot. Who do you think will win the league next season? Man City. Oh, that's a nice ball. Will Castagna get onto it? He won't. Yeah, City. The scenes if he scores in the last minute to break the record, win us the game 5-0. We're not losing. Yeah, I've been telling everyone in this stream so far that City are winning the league, so you're welcome, Zaki. You'll do it. You'll win every game for the rest of the season and then you win the league. Unless Arsenal score about 15 goals in every game, you're going to win the league, realistically. We even got a secret handshake. Here's Jose Stones. Kyle Walker. Jose Stones. I'm surprisingly not tired, you know. Last night I was up till 6 in the morning, catching up on all the Easter work I was given for homework. Did the English, did the science, did the maths. Have a bit of business to do, but who needs it, you know? I'll do that Monday. And woodwork's a bit of nonsense, but we got to do that anyway. I'll do that Thursday. Because it's not due till Friday. Here's Grealish. Go on, Jackie. Go on, Jackie. Get me that goal. Get me that goal for the fantasy points. Go on, Kevin. Get me that goal for the fantasy points. Or an assist. I'll take it. Oh, bastard. He's blown the whistle, which means Haaland will not be breaking the record today because he's more than likely going to get subbed off as Zaki Stex. Oh, I've just lost my ability to say words. What time did you wake up at? Oh, 1:30. 1:30. Just in time for the second half of, what was it? Aston Villa Newcastle. There's no cereal in the house as well, so I had to make myself a bit of eggs, you know. Like a real man. Eggs and toast. That's the way we're going to end the second half anyway, talking about our favourite types of eggs. Let me know in the chat your favourite. I'm a poached eggs man myself. I do like a bit of scrambled. Yeah. Anyone eat eggs raw? You know, you in your Sigma phase. You know, your Rocky mode. You know, Bing Bang Boss. You know. Anyone? Yeah, have fun. When is the Preston career mode coming back? That's a good question. That is a good question. That is a question that I might not answer. Whenever football is whenever there's like shit games on, you get me? Let's go on to one football and see next week's games. Any decent ones? So I have Thursday off school, so we might do a Man City Bayern watch along. Or Inter Benfica. USA are playing Mexico in a friendly for some reason. Even though all the USA players won't be there. There's still none. Alright, it's Saturday. You got Fulham, Leeds, Crystal Palace, Everton, all dead. Oh, there's FA Cup games. The FA Cup games is what we will be doing. That's not Sunday. Sundays are awful. Man City versus Sheffield United will be next week. John Egan in the thumbnail, of course. And then Sunday, I think it's Man United. Brighton will probably end up doing that. Ooh, Juventus Napoli. Oh, we're going to do Juventus Napoli maybe. Lyon Marseille. Oh, Barca Atletico Madrid. Oh, it just keeps getting better, you know. Barca Atletico Madrid or Juventus Napoli. I feel like Barca Atletico Madrid would be quite saucy, you know. Barca Atletico, yeah. Right, we'll do next week we will do on the Saturday Man City Sheffield United, and on the Sunday Barca versus Atletico Madrid. Vamos Atleti. Vamos. Oh, vamos y Gavi, yeah. Vamos y Gavi. Yeah. Anyway, how are we all anyway today? Any interesting stories from the weekend? I have nothing. I've done nothing. I've again just spent all of last night listening to music and drinking coffee and doing homework. It was a very exciting time. Honest Baller was a cheeky tweet, you know. I really liked it apparently. Follow Honest Ballers on Twitter, by the way. Quality content. That's not just because I do all of it. No. It's not that at all. Anyway, how is everyone? I'm hoping for a De Bruyne. Well, I'm ideally hoping for a Haaland hat-trick just to break the record. Well, I don't really want him to break the record, but need them fantasy points, you know. It's a small sacrifice. I also want Grealish to score, or De Bruyne to score. All of them are in my fantasy team. And ideally, Luke Shaw bags tomorrow along with Martin Odegaard, and Darwin Núñez scores a hat-trick versus Leeds. Darwin Núñez, he came from Benfica to the Big Reds. How many goals will Haaland finish the season with? I'm gonna predict, and we'll say we'll say in all competitions. He has 47 currently, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna guess 47. I'm gonna say he finishes the season with 50 goals in all competitions. Because what, he has like another 8 games in the Premier League. Then he has an FA Cup semi-final. I'm assuming they beat Sheffield United. So that's an FA Cup final. That's 2 more. That's 12 games. You got the second leg in the Champions League quarter-final. And then you got 2 more games in the semi-final because they're not going to lose their lead to Bayern Munich. So that's 3 more games. I think they will go out to Real Madrid. So what, that's... Oh, I lost count. Shit. We lost count with 10, like 13 more games? I don't know. But Haaland will score 50 goals at this stage. Oh, they're replaying that John Stones goal. But man, what a beauty. It was from the corner. Just a little bit of headering everywhere. And John Stones around the box. Just decides, yeah, let's have it. And it's beautifully struck. Jose Stones playing in midfield now. He's a midfield Mysterio. He's beautiful. What a guy. Oof. Wow. Me gusta. Me gusta tu llamo. Me gustas tú. Me gusta tu. Oh, we've actually lost a subscriber since stream started. Very sad times. Clearly someone's got angry with me, and that's fair enough. I'm a very annoying figure, to be fair to myself. Yeah. Everyone's just left because of my waffling. My waffling isn't good enough. I gotta get better with it. Now, Sean Haaland's second goal, and it was a penalty, is what I can say. Oh no, Haaland's second goal. His first goal was a penalty. You just knew it was going to be a goal. When De Bruyne is in that position and he only has to slot through Haaland, it's always going to be a goal. 9 times out of 10. 9.9 times out of 10. He's just... Indeed, he should do better. There was a time where indeed he was one of the best midfielders in the Premier League. Those days are long gone. He's become injury prone and he's just not the same. And that really showed it. Though any midfielder would struggle against Kevin De Bruyne, he is just magic. He's... Don't you know, my town has 2 more matches left in the National League, which means the best result could be 61 points. Does that get you playoffs? Kevin De Bruyne and Erling Haaland could equal the record for most goal combinations, which is currently held by Harry Kane and Heung-min Son with 9. De Bruyne and Haaland have 8. Nope. Oh. Well, it just stays the same. Fair. What a dead Sky Sports panel. Like Jamie Redknapp and... Is that Colo Torre? That's not Colo Torre. He's managing like... Who is this done? Hopefully we can go to the Premier League. Might be waiting a while, mate. Might be waiting a while. Somebody Bournemouth did it, and Luton Town are looking like they're going to do it. Hopefully Luton do it. Hopefully Luton do it. World class sentence for myself, as always. We could be waiting years. I would say decades, maybe centuries, maybe never. Just in the history of the game. I highly doubt it's never going to happen. I do apologize to your local team, but I know. Oh, dun 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 dun. Right. You'll see. Are we going to change? I'm going to stick with my score prediction of 3-0. I'm going to stay loyal. I'm going to say there's going to be no goals in the second half, which isn't really good for my own. Well, it's a win and a loss, you know, because the stream is then just a boring game. But my prediction is right, so it's a win-lose kind of situation. Dun 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 dun. Anyway, does anyone have any other topics? We've kind of went through everything as things currently stand. City are good, surprisingly. You might be surprised to hear this. I feel like I should go here, you know? Is that in the middle of the camera? I feel like that makes more sense, doesn't it? City are good, surprisingly. That's about the middle, roughly. They score lots of goals. This Erling Haaland, Don, he's alright, isn't he? You know, 32 goals in the Premier League. Yeah, Salah did it once. And Salah did it for a better team. Salah scored a post-cast winning goal. Clear, in my opinion. Yeah, but anyway, I've actually just ran out of things to say, you know, because no one's in the chat, so they can't. Someone ask me a question, please. I'm just losing my sanity slowly but surely. We can talk about politics. Joe Biden was in Ireland yesterday. That was something. More of a Donald Trump man myself. Allegedly. Oh, Evan Ferguson's been ruled out of the FA Cup semi-final. Confirmed by the Athletic. That's not great for Brighton. That's not great for either two. Veltman and Ferguson will not be playing in the FA Cup semi-final. Frustrating for both. Both picked up injuries today. Sensitive teeth and gum problems? Well, Sessendon High Dual Action Toothpaste can help you out. Recommended by dentists throughout the UK. We can help your teeth. Sensodyne, proud sponsor of Football Always. That was an actual ad, by the way. That was what was on Sky Sports. They were mentioning how they're a proud sponsor of me. As I am, above all, I would argue. Well, now they're playing Spider-Man clips on Sky Sports. Please, someone. Ask a question. I'll actually just sit here, you know, just... Dun 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 dun. Or we can waffle about the Champions League. The Champions League is indeed being played on Saturday. Not Saturday, Wednesday, Tuesday. City Bayern, is there a chance for a comeback? No. Is there a chance for Chelsea to come back? No. Is there a chance for Benfica to come back? No. Is there a chance for an AC Milan? Well, no, AC Milan are winning. Is there a chance for a Napoli to come back? No. Or is there? Watch my Champions League predictions. We're going to watch a bit of Blackburn versus Hull City tonight. 7:30 on Sky Sports. You also got the Atlanta Boston Celtics basketball playoffs, NBA, 8:30 p.m. And you also right now have the Brooklyn versus Philadelphia. Right now, Sky Sports. Oh, what's going on now? There are horses. There are people dressed as horses running around the Etihad. What is happening? There are actually people dressed as horses running around the Etihad. Now someone's just on the Sue, I think. Oh no, now they've done the Erling Haaland. I think there is like horse racing on currently, but in Liverpool. But I don't really know why that's happened then. Wee bit strange. Maybe it's just me. Maybe, I mean, Zach, if you're still here, you know, is that a common thing at the Etihad? Horses just having people dressed up as horses racing around at halftime. Maybe it is an everyday occurrence. Oh, I'm clearly losing the will to live. Iheanacho is on in place of Vardy, and Luke Thomas is on as well in place of the left back, who I don't know how to say his name, but he's fairly shite because he was bad in the first half. But then again, most Leicester, well, no Leicester player was particularly bad. They're all just average and did nothing. Akanji is also on. I respect that trim, you know. It's quite clean. Oh, they're taking Haaland off. Of course they are. Zach said it. Well, Alvarez is going to come on anyway. Is it for Erling Haaland? I would assume it is. Oh, they've taken off Jose Stones. Yeah, Haaland is off. Haaland is off. So is Jose Stones. So, no, all the goal scorers are off. And the Argentine and Swiss players are on as the pitch. Pep's planning this. He's doing it on purpose. He just wants Haaland to score the goal versus Arsenal to break the record. That's just like, because when you look back in the Premier League in a few years, that's what they're going to mention. You know, in the title deciding game, Haaland with a big goal for both himself and Manchester City. Martin Tyler and Alan Smith, that is a classic Premier League duo. Alright then, we're back underway. No. Yeah, we are. Leicester looking to make the impossible comeback, which they won't because they're terrible. Ederson to keep another clean sheet. Absolutely stat padding. Padding. Because of his great defence, which does usually include Jose Stones, but he is not he's no longer playing. Scored a worldie and bounced. That's just what he does. Best midfield in the league in my books. Surprisingly, no one reads my books. Ruben Diaz, Laporte, Grealish, Bernardo Silva, Grealish, Rodri, Rodri, De Bruyne. Alvarez is yet to make a touch so far in the game, by the way. Finished player. Some might argue, yeah, he's only been on the pitch 60 seconds. I don't care. Akanji. Bernardo Silva just plays it back, kind of wasteful there. Well, not wasteful, but unconstructive. Is unconstructive a word? I don't think unconstructive is a word, to be honest. Oh, no. Let's do it back. That's not a great pass. Pressure from Alvarez. Nothing comes of it, so he's going to press the goalkeeper as well. Again, nothing comes from it. Haaland indeed subs Zach. He just knew it was going to happen. He's scripting it, Pep Guardiola. He's scripting it on purpose. He just wants the story to be him breaking the record versus Arsenal. The record's gone with a perfect hat-trick, you know. That's ideal. But then again, a league-winning goal to break the record. But then what if it's like a consolation goal while you're like 5-1 down? I mean, the odds of Man City being 5-1 down to Arsenal is unlikely, but could happen. You never know. De Bruyne, ooh, what a ball. Stay in play, that. It's going to stay in play. Kyle Walker. Still no touch for Alvarez, finished baller. He's washed. Madison. Doing a bit of dancing there, James Madison. Oh, really good there from De Bruyne. Cross looking for Alvarez, not quite. De Bruyne wins it back. De Bruyne wins it back. How does he still have the ball? No, now he's lost it. Leicester, I think they're prime Barcelona playing out from the back. They're just not that guys. Iheanacho against his former club. Dewsbury Hall foul. I do think Dewsbury Hall is better than De Bruyne, to be honest. Who did your man say that was? What's his name? Gabby O'Banner. Who was like the original? Was it Kovacic? I think it was, or it was Thiago. It was Kovacic or Thiago. Oh, that's a nice ball. Here's Iheanacho against his former team. Really bad touch. And that's why they sold you, you twat. Oh, he was offside anyway. Another reason why they sold you. I love my club. Yeah. Losing to the mighty Bournemouth. World class, to be honest. What a team. Unbelievable, to be honest. Just, you will not see many teams better than the mighty Spurs. But at least you have your beautiful membership, Samos. And at least Jose Stones is scoring world class goals. Kyle Walker. Man City now just they're playing with them at this stage, Man City. They'll take the 3-0 win. They've taken Holland off. They know they've already won the game. Leicester aren't going to score 3 goals. They could just take a holiday, to be honest. Bring on the young lads. This season gets more and more depressing for Leicester. Walking my dog. I feel like that's the only thing you ever said, but thank you for that. How is the walk going? Is your dog enjoying the walk? Dewsbury Hall. Bad pass. Bad pass. Gabby Ogbonner will not be liking that. Jose Stones on the bench after his world class goal. Taken off. Calvin Phillips. You know your team is winning when Calvin Phillips is coming on to make an appearance for Manchester City. Calvin Phillips is about to come on. They're taking the piss out of Leicester. Dog is happy. That's great to hear. Ruben Diaz, Ederson. They are actually taking the piss at this stage. If it's Mahrez looking for Kyle Walker, doesn't quite get to him. To think Man U lost like 3 of their best players, so there's a chance of us and Newcastle to qualify for top 4 because we bottle like this. I'm telling you, we're getting top 4. Spurs lost today, Newcastle lost today, United are without their best players. If we win every game for the rest of the season, which we could easily do, if we're on it, there's no team better than us besides Man City. Even if we're half on it, the only team that causes us problems is Aston Villa, maybe. You're not going to cause us problems because politely, Spurs are shit. I don't think you can deny that. Bernardo Silva. Pep's actually a genius, keeping Holland hungry to break the record against Arsenal. Didn't I say it? I'm telling you, me and Pep think alike. But he's gonna bottle it, bringing Calvin Phillips on. He's actually taking the piss. And Chelsea could get relegated. They could. Chelsea, I think Crystal Palace are only 3 points off Chelsea, by the way. Which is mad. Roy Hodgson, what a manager. Has he won every game so far, Roy Hodgson? I think he has. Yeah. Crystal Palace in 12th on 31 games played, 36 points. Chelsea in 11th, 31 games played, 39 points. And the goal difference, Crystal Palace do have worse goal difference, to be fair. If Chelsea were to lose 3-0 and Palace were to win 3-0, then then Palace will go above. Calvin Phillips is about to come on. Who's 16? Rodri. Why is Rodri 16? Alright, Rodri is off. You know they're taking the piss when they're bringing on Calvin Phillips. It's a bit fair. Hodgeball, 3 games, 3 wins. What a manager, to be fair. Wolves are also only 5 points off Chelsea. Bournemouth are only 6 points off Chelsea. Bournemouth are only 6 points off Chelsea. How weird is that? I mean, they're 12 points off the relegation zone, Chelsea. It's not going to happen, is it? But maybe. No, I do. No. World class manager Roy Hodgson. Sack this Pep fraud and bring in Roy Hodgson. That's a nice ball over the top for Kevin De Bruyne. Cross in. Alvarez doesn't get to it. He's looking for a bit of a kick. He does get a kick. Well, no, Leicester get a high boot there from Alvarez. To be fair, Chelsea haven't the good fixture that's coming up, so it could happen. And if Chelsea get relegated, like I say, I'll take a 6. Chelsea will not get relegated. Let's not take the piss here. There's so many teams in the relegation battle that would all have to win like 5 games. I think they could drop down to like 14th though. 11 of Julian Alvarez, 14 goals have been scored at home. I knew that stat off just my top of my head, you know. I researched and this. Now don't be saying it just came up on Sky Sports. No. It wouldn't be something I'd do, you know. Laporte. Calvin Phillips. Oh, what a pass. Jose Stone's still clear. Is Ruben Diaz. He's just not quite the same, is he? It's Jose Stones. World class midfielder and world class centre back. Ruben Diaz again. Ederson. Go on, do a step over Ederson. Make a run. It's like when you're winning 3-0 on FIFA. You know, you can take the piss with the goalkeeper. Ederson can do that. And to be fair, these Leicester players are quite bad, and he probably will beat a few. Yeah, Chelsea. Couldn't they get relegated? I do know. Make sure to leave a like on the stream, by the way, if you haven't already. Because if you haven't already, well, what are you doing, man? That's poor form. Leave a like, please, I beg. De Bruyne, make sure to subscribe, by the way. I want 5,000 subscribers as soon as possible. There's Kyle Walker. Good bit of defending, which we haven't said a lot so far about Leicester. But a good bit of defending. And now Man City have a corner to make it 4-0. Do they have any big players? Do Man City score many corners? I cannot think of Laporte. Laporte scores a few goals, doesn't he? Not this season. He hasn't played that much this season, but watch him score. They fed it out to Jack Grealish. Oh my god, that would have been beautiful. That was clearly one in the training ground. Jack Grealish kind of waited on the edge of the box. Maris plays it out to him. No one's marking him. If that went in, that would have been beautiful. If Kane pronounced his name, he could get a big move to Bayern. Do you want that though? I feel like selling Kane would actually be better for you, to be honest. I know he carries you, but you get like 100 million for him, and you could use that money to definitely bring in better players. I think Richarlison could comfortably score you like 10 goals in a season. Son would get a few. Kulusevski would get a few. It'd be a team job, like, and Danjuma is also there. No, I don't want. Bringing on Phillips is disrespectful, but if we bring on Sergio Gomez, I'll laugh so hard. At this stage, just bring on Scott Carson, you know? Ball played over top. Has Alvarez touched the ball yet? I have no recollection of Alvarez touching the ball. He's given away a free kick, but he's not touched the ball. Yeah, if you bring on Cole Palmer, I think Leicester should file a lawsuit, to be honest, for just abuse, harassment. Here is Grealish. Nice bit of running there from the Englishman. Oh, he's won a foul. Free kick in a messy type position. Still came for big money and get Evan Ferguson in, even though I'd rather my country striker to have won trophies. Would he want to join Spurs? Because I think Brighton finished above Spurs. I do apologise for saying you. I think Spurs are going to not win many games for the rest of the season. I think they're going to drop off and finish in like the Conference League spot. Bam, 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 bam. Ruben Diaz for some reason sending over the free kick. Please let Ruben Diaz take this. I would willingly sacrifice my Kevin De Bruyne fantasy points. Let Ruben Diaz just have one. No, De Bruyne is going to take it. Go on, Kev. Go on, Kev. Put it top ins. Get me them points. Yes, my prediction will be wrong, but oh, he's taking it short. What a knobhead. Yeah, have that, City. Ruining my fantasy points. Go on, De Bruyne. Shoot. That's not De Bruyne. That's Gundogan. Gundogan's not even playing. That's a nice ball, you know, but it goes out. Bernardo Silva it was with the cross, not Gundogan. Though they do have kind of similar hairstyles and beard shapes, so. What am I waffling on about, you know? I nearly prefer Europa League, where we can realistically compete. Win the Conference League. That's just the way to do it. Just win the Were you not in the Conference League? Who did you lose to in the Conference League? I swear you lot were in the Conference League. Oh, you got groups, didn't you? You didn't get out of the group stage. World class from Spurs. You got groups in the Conference League. Just do it. If I was a Spurs fan, I would rather play in the Conference League just because win a trophy, get that whole hoodoo off you. We are just clear. You got grouped in the Conference League. I remember that as well because it was when COVID and you didn't have enough players, so you had to like forfeit the game. But still, you really should. Realistically, on the last game, you should have already qualified for the Conference League and not have to decide it versus Mura. The game got was yeah. Oh, they're bringing. Is that Cole Palmer? That's not Cole. Is that Cole Palmer? Is that Cole Palmer, Zach? He looks a lot different. The trim did not do anything. He looks quite tired, you know. It's not like he's playing a lot of games. De Bruyne, come on, get me that assist. Oh, the set pieces have not been good in the second half. But realistically, you shouldn't have a game be decided on the last game of the group stage in the Conference League. Especially when you have arguably the best striker in the world. I don't think he's the best. Oh, Mahrez. Oh! What a save. What a goal that would have been. Jeezy peeps. Oh, what a save, man. That would have been beautiful when you had Mahrez. Oh, that got me excited, I won't lie. Another corner. They're going with the same thing they did last time. This time it doesn't work as well. At least Grizz got a shot off last time. Yeah, it's Cole Palmer, isn't it? Is that De Bruyne? Are they taking De Bruyne off? Twat. Absolute knobheads. Pep's listening to the stream trying to spite me. He knows I have De Bruyne on my fantasy team and I'm not happy with them 4 points. I would hope for like a consistent 6 or 7 from De Bruyne every week. But to be fair, it's the same competition as one that mighty teams in the best league in the world, SEH. So can you really blame us? Yeah, the one League of Ireland team. That's how good we are. That get grouped and lose every game. Cole Palmer is on. Leicester should feel embarrassed, ashamed. Tielemans is also off. He will play at the Etihad as a Leicester player for the last time. Mendy is on. I think that's Mendy. And Dewsbury Hall. Not world-class midfielder Dewsbury Hall. Why would they take him off? Who's that done? Pratt. Does Dennis Pratt still exist? I swear he was on loan somewhere. But Dennis Pratt apparently still exists, the Belgian midfielder. I think he gets in the Belgian squad as well, for some reason. A backup midfielder at Leicester. Plays in the same squad as Kevin De Bruyne. Reckon they'll shake hands, Kevin De Bruyne and Dennis Pratt, at the end of the game. And they'll say hello, mate. They're definitely best friends, actually, you know. Bet you didn't know that, by the way. Fun fact. Kevin De Bruyne and Dennis Pratt, best friends. He was best man at De Bruyne's wedding. Not quite sure. Oh, here's Cole Palmer. Go on, have one. Go on, have one, lad. Jack Grealish, go on, get the fancy point. Jackie, mate. Stop trying to be the selfless player. Stop looking for everyone's attention. Just get me the fantasy points. Pass to Grealish, Akanji. Pass it to Grealish. Look, he's open. He's open. Laporte, look at Grealish. He's there, mate. He's right there. Pass it to Grealish. We need the fantasy points. Oh, that's a bad back pass, but Ruben Diaz does well. Like Courtois was KBD's best man. Yeah, I would say that sounds realistic, doesn't it? Courtois, the person that, you know, slept with De Bruyne's girlfriend. Yeah, that would be a good choice, to be fair. I suppose he is. Yeah. Would you invite your teammates to your wedding? Alright, well now is that a thing? Because I feel like you would, because you spend all your time with them. Alright, how have we got... We're now discussing footballers' weddings. Let me know in the chat, would you invite your teammates to your wedding? Like, you might invite one or two, but do you invite the whole squad? Do you invite the manager? Oh, the goalkeeper, a little bit risky there. I feel like they do. Would you invite the people you work with to your wedding? Yeah, that's a good question. But I feel like it's different. No, it's not different, is it really? No, I think it is different because you experience like a lot of good moments with your teammates, you know. I feel like there's like a bond there. Especially like if you're like a Man City player, because some of the best moments of your lives winning trophies. I feel like you experience it with them. And like Jack Grealish and Haaland seem to be friends. I'm assuming Jack Grealish would invite Haaland, but does he invite Cole Palmer? Does he invite, you know, Ruben Diaz? Because I feel like you'd have to invite everyone. Why are we discussing footballers' weddings and invitations? We're going on to Instagram. What? So don't invite your teammates if you're a Spurs player. Well, you probably had some good moments, like you know, losing to Middlesbrough in the FA Cup last year. Again, I predicted right, I just want to add. Respect me. I've also currently predicted this game right. 25 minutes to go. If there's another goal, we're wrong. But I said 3-0 City with a Haaland brace. Ignore the fact I said a Grealish goal as well. But, you know, Grealish, John Stones, same thing. Mahrez versus Iheanacho. Iheanacho comes out on top and Leicester keep the ball, surprisingly. Can they get a couple of passes together for the first time in this game? That's one. Dennis Pratt, world-class midfielder. Best Belgian on the pitch. Well, maybe Castagne and that De Bruyne fraud. De Bruyne's not actually on the pitch for some reason. Ruined my fantasy points. He got an assist, but look, if you feel like in the game versus Leicester, he should be getting you more than an assist. And inevitably, Leicester do lose the ball. There's Julian Alvarez. There's no real passes open, but here's Calvin Phillips. Kyle Walker. English teammates, Phillips and Walker. Palmer, someone that will never play for England because he is shit. Grealish. Ooh, Grealish or Rashford. Who starts for England? Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling starts for England, by the way. Over both Grealish and Rashford, who are in brilliant form. It's Raheem Sterling who plays. You know that guy that's currently flopping at Chelsea. Him, yeah, he starts. If that ain't love, I don't know what love is. We even got a secret handshake. Make sure to subscribe, by the way, if you are new on the road to 5,000 subscribers. You can listen to my terrible singing. Here's Kyle Walker. This is a chance for City. Cross is blocked in another corner. Yeah, he starts running. Jeff Hendrick is on. Why is John Terry at Leicester? Oh, John Terry is on the coaching staff at Leicester for some reason. I mean, if you're going to bring him to Leicester, at least play him. I get he's like 45 now, but he's better than Sayunchu, isn't he? Let's be real. Corner taken. I don't know why the goalkeeper didn't come out. Grealish, he's gonna have one. God, I need the fantasy points. Jackie needs to score. Sometimes he's overhated, man. He's decent. Jason Malumbe scored 2 goals today for West Brom. Got man of the match. World class midfielder. He's always been my boy. Napoli have just got their first draw since August against Verona. Osimhen's back though for the Champions League. He played in this game. Oh, Osimhen. What do you reckon? Do you think Osimhen will stay at Napoli or go United? I've seen him linked to Chelsea as well. Chelsea would be a good move. I've seen him linked to PSG as well. I think also that would be a good move. Osimhen and Mbappe. Oh, Messi will leave. Messi will go back to Barcelona, and we would all love that, wouldn't we? But Osimhen and Mbappe. That is terrifying. Imagine losing the ball and you have to deal with Osimhen and Mbappe on the counter-attack with Hakimi and Nuno Mendes. That is just pace galore. Like, that would be so quick, and it helps that they're all just amazing footballers, but they're also very quick. It would just be beautiful. Grealish. Foul there, but they play advantage. I think Jack Grealish is probably one of the most foul players in the Premier League, and that is a good thing. That is one of Eden Hazard's qualities whilst he was at Chelsea. Because you want to win free kicks, especially when you have the best playmaker on the planet, like Kevin De Bruyne. The Man City fans are doing the thing where you face backwards and jump up and down. Forget what that's called, but fair play to them. Very exciting times. Ronaldo Silva. I hope he stays at Napoli. It kind of feels like the right thing for him. Same with Leao. I feel Italy is an underrated league and needs big names to bring it back to its former glory. Yeah, I agree, you know. They just don't have the money. If they had the money, I think what teams need to start doing is like make a big signing from the Premier League, because that's like a statement taking one of the best league in the world's best players. Like, right, Napoli for example, they need a striker. Giroud's alright. Origi's been terrible for them. That young lad from Belgium, he's not been great. Let's say they go for let's say the AC Milan go for Harry Kane. I doubt they have the money, but that is a statement signing. Oh, that is a chance and a half for Dennis Pratt, and he's just absolutely bottled it. What a Pratt. Quality joke there from myself. Dennis Pratt really should score that. But she needed more than me. She's handsome, she's pretty, and quite all, but she needed more than me. Bernardo Silva. Can City get one more? Hopefully not, because I want my prediction to be right. Maddison wins it back. Cole Palmer. Matt Goldberg, exactly. We're clear. Let's be real here, boys. We are clear. Ederson. Calvin Phillips. Ederson picks the ball up. Now here comes City. It's Cole Palmer, who I feel like is going to lose the ball to Ndidi. He's not. Ndidi's just jogged back as you do. Really a finished player. Cole Palmer is not De Bruyne and cannot pass that through to Kyle Walker because he's just not that guy, pal. Here's Maddison, who's probably been Leicester's best player in this game and this season. And will likely leave Leicester this summer when they're playing in the Championship, because that is where they're going. Let's be real. Yeah, my Championship, my relegation prediction is Leicester, Southampton and Nottingham Forest, which I think is who the teams in the relegation zone right now. I could see Leeds going down as well, to be fair. Yeah, that's the relegation zone right now, so it's not very creative. I think Everton will stay up. I could see Leeds going down. Yeah. If Crystal Palace win the next 3 games, they could easily go up to 9th, provided results go their way. Sergio Gomez is on. They're taking the piss at this stage, Man City. They're bringing on all the shit players. Oh, he's bringing off Grealish. Guardiola is watching the stream, and he listened when I was listing out my fantasy team. I said Grealish, De Bruyne and Haaland, and he's taking them all off. Dan, I really hope Spurs sign Gavin. Yeah, he'd start for you as well because of the Reece is shite. Are you linked with him, or is that just out of your own head? But she needed more than me. Ball over top. Face is for some reason up front. He's their centre back. Akanji being pressured. Puts it out of play, the Swiss centre back. Yeah, Bazunu would be a good Sonny. He's been good for Southampton, but he's made a few big mistakes. He saved a Mitrovic penalty, man of the match versus Man United. He's had some good moments and some bad moments. Maddison wins Leicester a corner. To Raya Pickford, but I think Bazunu is not clear of Pickford. Raya, yeah, but not Pickford. Yeah, I could see him going to Chelsea as well. I'd like to see him go to Italy, to be honest. I kind of want to see Irish players in Spain, and I like that excitement. Seeing them in England is alright, but Maddison's ball in the box. Oh, what? Oh my god, Iheanacho has scored. That is terrible from Ederson. It's kind of a collision between the two defenders. Iheanacho against his former team. He's just done this. What does that mean? 3-1. There's the prediction wrong. Completing our bottle jobs. What is going on there? The shot is originally saved by Ederson, but he should really catch it. Is it Calvin Phillips or Ederson at fault? They're not really showing the angles right. Yeah. It's kind of both, isn't it? It's Calvin Phillips, really. Yeah. Comebacks on for Leicester, come on! Can they make it 3-2? Unbelievable scenes. Leicester on it now. What the fuck? I mean, they've just won the ball back and straight. Nice pass, Iheanacho should do better there. Is there an actual chance Leicester make a comeback? Zach, who are you saying is at fault? It kind of looks like both to me. Both Calvin Phillips and Ederson kind of collide with the ball, and it falls to Iheanacho, who can just tap it in. He's offside there, Iheanacho. Clearly offside. Your awareness is terrible, lad. That's a yellow card. That is terrible awareness. Yeah, that would be kind of it. That is why Phillips used to play for Leeds. What is Ederson doing there? He's just passed it to the sideline. World class distribution from Ederson, clearly clear of Alisson. World class goalkeeper, by the way. Protected by his defence, Alisson's a real goalkeeper. He has to deal with Van Disney. Here's Alvarez. My number 19 is clear, if you know what I mean. Harvey Elliott, world-class midfielder. Okay, that was too far, I'm sorry. Zeffy is saucy. Hopefully Zeffy starts getting games into Milan. I think next season he can break in. Lukaku goes, there's a space there. He's scoring goals for like the, I don't know if it's the under 19s or under 21s. But he's scoring, like he is scoring, like he's the top scorer in, I think, the under 19s for Inter Milan. If he was the top scorer for under 21s, you'd assume he'd get like an appearance or two for Inter Milan. For real, Samos, for real. Zachary laughed at me when I said Bazunu is better than Ederson. I do think Ederson is shit. Like Bazunu has been not good at all for Southampton. But based on Irish appearances, quality. Ederson is shit though. Their B team or something, alright. Send him out on loan actually next season to like a Serie B team. Iheanacho. Go on, have one, lad. Oh! Oh, the shot's bad. The skill is good. Madison was wide open. Castagna was telling him to pass. Madison obviously wanted the pass. Didn't get it, and it remains 3-1. Little bit of pressure on City now, last 10 minutes. But she needed more than me. I don't know what I'm gonna watch tonight. It's gonna be either PSG are playing some random team. There's Championship on Sky Sports, or am I just gonna rewatch another game? I feel like I might rewatch Bournemouth versus Spurs. Man City give the ball Man City give the ball away really poorly. They really should do a lot better. Pressure from Cole Palmer. Nothing comes of it. Yeah, ever since De Bruyne has come off, they've just not been the same. City really showing he's the best midfielder in the world, along with of course John Stones, who's scored a worldie, who's now a midfielder nowadays. Calvin Phillips. Rodri coming off wasn't great either. 10 minutes. Can Leicester score 2 goals, get a massive point? No, they can't, is the obvious answer. Of course, you know. No, they can't. It would be exciting, you know, it would be a twist in the title race and the relegation battle, but it's Leicester. Kyle Walker. If you're not beating the team that has Cole Palmer in it, you know, what's even the... You don't deserve in the division. Make sure to subscribe, by the way, if you are new to the channel, would be appreciated. Here's Cole Palmer. We even got a secret hand. Oh, cheeky voice crack there. Absolutely brilliant. Things you love to see. The voice crack shows you that really should stop singing. That is the problem. Here's Ruben Diaz. Sergio Gomez. Diaz still. Akanji. Kyle Walker. Ooh, that was a nice pass there from Walker. Mahrez. Mahrez had a really good chance. It wasn't even a good chance, he just had a shot from outside the box, which required a brilliant save. Go on, Calvin Phillips, make up for it, have one. Just have a shot. Just have one, Calvin, lad. Alright, Man City just keeping the ball now. They're clearly scared to attack in case the mighty Leicester win it back and score another goal. Alvarez loses it, but City win it back. Here's Mahrez. Here's Kyle Walker alongside him. Oh, he decides not to do that and places the Calvin Phillips. What a terrible decision. Mahrez. Calvin Phillips again. Laporte. Have one. Oh man, they just don't like having one. Sergio Gomez. Sergio Gomez is so bad that Pep decided to stop using fullbacks. Now he plays Grealish there. Calvin Phillips. Bernardo Silva. Oh my god. Why can't they create? Like, it's just, they're just taking the piss at this stage. They don't want to score a fourth goal. Calvin Phillips. Oh, he thinks he's De Bruyne. He thinks he's De Bruyne. He's not that guy, pal. You're just not that guy. Dean Smith doesn't look too happy with his team. Leicester keep playing it out from the back. That irritates me when teams in 19th do that. Your players clearly aren't that good. Don't be risking it. Just clear it. To be fair, then if you clear it, you're just going to lose the ball again anyway. It is just difficult playing against Man City, to be fair. Man City travel to Germany on Wednesday. It should be an exciting enough game. Can Bayern Munich potentially make the unthinkable comeback? Probably not, because Man City are unbelievable. They're not going to concede 4 goals, are they? How are you doing, Abu? How is your day, my friend? I'm not going to ask you for your prediction because there is 7 minutes left. Dennis Pratt. Soyuncu. We even got a secret handshake. Mendy. Ooh, that was nice. You're doing a watch on today. No, it's grand, my friend. At least you're here now, you know. Soyuncu, who looks certain to go to Atletico Madrid, his contract does expire. So he won't be playing the championship next season. I would like to see Jamie Vardy score like 30 goals in the championship, to be fair. That's the way to do it. Vardy last season in the championship gets Leicester back up. I do think Southampton will get relegated, but I think they'll go right back up if their players stay, because they have a lot of young players that can just develop in the championship. But I think Liverpool will end up with Bella Kotchap. He kind of seems like a Liverpool player to sign. I think Bazunu will go to either Spurs or Chelsea. I feel like Bazunu will. If Leeds stay up, because Meslier apparently wants to leave. If Leeds stay up, I think Bazunu will go to Leeds. So Meslier wants to leave and go for Bazunu. Yeah, it's interesting. It's a good Southampton team. They just have to keep their players. Really stupid that from Ruben Diaz. Really stupid that. Really stupid. Oh, I thought that went in actually. Addison should score that. Stuttering a lot, you know. Good save. Good save from Ederson, but Maddison really should score that. Poor from Ruben Diaz. Could square it as well. Can't believe someone would show up in the second half. I definitely didn't come in the 5th minute of the second half. Yeah, for real. Will we do a watch song tomorrow? Tomorrow. Which game would you want me to do, boys? I'll do it because actually let me just check one football, because I'll probably end up doing a Premier League game. But let me just. No real nice Italian games. No real nice French games. Oh, Soyuncu appeals for handball. The referee says no. Barcelona versus Getafe. West Ham Arsenal or Nottingham Forest versus Man United. It's going to VAR apparently. Arsenal West Ham. Yeah? We'll put a poll actually. We'll do the poll now, before the stream ends in the last 5 minutes. Tomorrow's stream. Arsenal West Ham. See, do I really want to be battling Goldbridge? That's the question. Or Man United Forest. Right, poll is in the chat now if you want to get involved. Which stream do you want tomorrow? Arsenal versus West Ham or Forest United? Say your opinions there in the poll. Luke Thomas has been good since coming on. Definitely better than the other left back, who has been terrible. 3 minutes to go. Can Leicester score 2 goals? Probably not, considering they've only scored 1 in the first 87 minutes. And they've only had 1 other big chance, which Maddison... What is Ederson doing? Ederson is just... Holland and Grealish joking on the bench, talking about how they've carried my fantasy. Absolute legends. Only come in if I'm bored or West Ham are winning. That's impossible. Wow, I'm only your second option. I should be your first option, Samos. That's disgraceful, you know. Embarrassing. Mahrez. Akanji. Is there one last chance? Mahrez. Bit annoyed City conceded, you know. There was my chance. There was my chance. For my goal. Not for my goal, but for my prediction to be right, and bang, it was wrong. Heartbreaking stuff, to be honest. City get themselves a free kick. Yellow card for Zionchu. Alvarez is on the floor. Don't like Arsenal. Exactly. Exactly. Watch me react to Arsenal getting battered, potentially, maybe. Probably not. West Ham are bad, but you probably don't like West Ham either, so it's a win-win scenario, really. But, yeah, that's a good question, you know. I don't know, to be honest. How long's it been? That Sunday was the last one, wasn't it? I was going to do one Friday, but I had a headache. Yeah, I don't know, to be honest. It won't be any time in the next week, I think. Anything over Arsenal, that's fair. That's fair enough. That is fair enough, I guess. Ederson just... Why are you wasting the ball? Not wasting the ball, but wasting time. 3 minutes at a time, by the way. For anyone wondering. I mean, a 3-1, it isn't ideal, obviously, for Leicester. I mean, in a perfect world, they win this game, but... I mean, not getting battered by Man City is never a complaint you're going to make, because realistically, half an hour into this game, they were 3-0 down, and could have easily lost the game 6 or 7-0. The goalkeepers made a few good saves, and they've had a few good chances themselves and could have easily made it 3-2, but Maddison absolutely bottled it. Oh, here's a chance. Maddison. Oh, what a ball. Iheanacho. Oh, he's hit the post. Just a little bit, Killian. You get a nice 120 seconds, you know. You got here just in time for Iheanacho to hit the post. Hit the post. James Maddison. Oh, that's a penalty. He's just nutmeg. He's just nutmeg Calvin Phillips. Oh, that was beautiful. James Maddison, you filthy little boy. That sounded so weird. I'm sorry. Oh, Iheanacho, he's just stood there, you know, he's just... Cole Palmer. Way. Cheeky nutmeg, very cheeky nutmeg. Right, so it seems as if Arsenal West Ham is going to be the winner. So 1:45 tomorrow, I will be here to give you my thoughts on Arsenal versus West Ham. A game which Man City fans will also be keeping their eye on. could be a big one in terms of the title if Arsenal drop points against a West Ham team desperate for points to stay in the Premier League. Similar enough to this game. Are you done for the day? I'm not going to do any more watch-alongs, but I'm going to go finish off my Champions League predictions. That'll be out on Monday, and I might make another video. Tuesday's plan is most overrated Premier League 11. I might start that, but no more streams. But tomorrow we will be here. Will you be at tomorrow's stream, Abu? Will we be able to say hello tomorrow? We even have a secret handshake. Oh, Luke Thomas. Can Leicester get one back? Iheanacho. Or is that Daka? I think Daka's 20, isn't he? When did Daka come on? Daka was never on the pitch before. Daka, I might have potentially been saying Iheanacho the whole time for Daka. I do not. Anyway, full time, I will be there no matter what. That is the way to do it, Abu. That is the way to do it. Full time, Manchester City 3, Leicester 1. Thank you all so much for watching. And if you want to see, if you missed some of my reactions to the goals, make sure to subscribe to my second channel, Football Always Clips. I've just put a thing in the chat there. Just subscribe to that channel there. Beautiful little emoji. I'll post my reaction to John Stones' goal because that was an absolute beauty. Thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe. See you in the next one, which is tomorrow, Arsenal versus West Ham, because that won the poll. Did it? Give me a second. It did indeed win the poll. Yeah, that's tomorrow's stream. See you in the next one. God bless. Leicester are getting relegated.